What's up, Sagittarius? This is Nikki from Celestio Tarot, and I'm here to bring you your intuitive tarot card reading for matters of the heart. It's usually always about love, guys, but we will see what comes up, okay? This is for the middle of May, or whenever you're watching this, to the first week of June 2018. Okay, so if I connect with your energy, guys, please hit that thumbs up, share, subscribe, comment below. I'd love to see how these energies are playing out in your life, but I do ask that you do not bash other signs. Try and be positive in the comments, okay? And you know, if you find that these messages aren't resonating with you, check your moon, rising, and Venus signs. I swear sometimes it will resonate with you more, especially your rising sign. So if you don't know what that is, I have a link in the description box below that can take you to a website that will tell you what your rising, moon, and Venus signs are, okay? Now, if you find that this is just not resonating with you, then sometimes the messages just aren't for you. They're not meant for you this time around, but they may be next time, okay? So try and be understanding of that. It all depends whose energy I'm picking up on and who needs the messages the most, okay, guys? So again, this is for Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. And now, everybody, I am doing a $35 reading still. Okay, so that's the full tarot and oracle card reading, minimum 30 minutes up to an hour, depending on your situation. And I also offer the $10 one question, one answer video reading. So I actually pull the cards, I do a video, and I send you the link to your private video. It's not just an email yes or no answer, okay? All right, Sagittarius, what do we have in store for you? Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, male, female, singles, couples, whatever comes up, spirit. I did pre-shuffle, guys, so 2 more shuffles and you're good to go. Okay. Your cards are ready. Bottom of the deck, you guys, wow, we have the Tower in the reverse. And underneath that, we also have the Death card in the reverse. Some of you guys are definitely avoiding something here. Maybe avoiding a disaster, avoiding an ending. Wow. So let's take a look. For those of you who are new to my channel, I lay out the cards, 10-card Celtic cross. Sometimes I switch it up. But I'll lay out the cards, I will read the cards, and then we will clarify all of the cards. I have been wanting to shorten my videos a little bit more, so I may be switching to just the 6-card Celtic cross, or the half Celtic cross. Let me know if you guys are interested in a shorter reading that is half the time, okay? Wow, guys, look at this. Very interesting. I can't get over that Death card at the bottom of the deck as well with the Tower card. So maybe some of you are absolutely dealing with a Scorpio. Not all of you. Now do remember, I do like to name the signs of the cards that I see. That does not mean you have to be dealing with that person. Remember, everybody's chart is unique, okay? You may be dealing with a Scorpio who has a lot of Pisces in their chart, or you may be dealing with a sign that I don't even mention that has a lot of Scorpio in their chart. Each person's chart is unique, okay? So when I call out the signs, it's just, you know, I like to do that. I like to give my viewers, you know, that extra confirmation that I'm tapping into their energy, okay? But that does not mean that you have to be dealing with the signs that I mention, okay? So let's get right into it, guys. Now, we talked a little bit about the Tower in reverse here. This is your overall energy, so it does look like you're going to be avoiding some sort of disaster here from now until the first week of June, guys. This is, you know, dodging a bullet. Maybe you're avoiding an ending, okay? Or just avoiding some disastrous event that that you can prevent, okay? But let's look at the heart of the matter here, guys. We do have the Devil card, okay? Some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn. Again, you don't have to be. Now, the main message with the Devil card is that there could be a very intense sexual attraction between you and another person. And if that's not the case, this can talk about temptation. Okay, so whether you're being tempted right now, and this is what this disaster that you're avoiding may be about, or whether the person external to you is being tempted, there is this air and energy of temptation, okay? It can even indicate something that is unhealthy, something that may even be toxic as well. I have to throw that out there, okay, guys? Now, why is this all happening? We have your card here. It is in the upright position. So far, we only have 3 reversals so far, but we'll clarify all the cards as well. Now, Temperance is your card, guys. This is your energy, okay? Now, other than that, the Temperance card is the card of divine guidance. It is, you know, a message that whatever you're going through, Sagittarius, is being divinely guided right now. It is the card of patience, okay? It is the card of overcoming your obstacles, your challenges, and bringing more balance and structure back into your life. Now, in your recent past, we do have the King of Wands here. Remember, this is a general reading, so it is gender neutral. Okay, this, if you're a female, you could be dealing with a male King of Wands. If you're a male, you could be dealing with a female. So the Queen of Wands, you need to apply it to your situation. Now, normally this would be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this could be your energy, or this could be somebody taking on the energy of the King of Wands as well, okay? Normally the King of Wands is somebody who's very passionate, very driven, fierce, can be really intense. But we will clarify this and get the bigger picture as to what this actually means, okay? So in your thoughts, we have the 8 of Wands. Now, the 8 of Wands, it is in the reverse position here. In the upright, it does talk about swift movement. It talks about action. It talks about reciprocated communication. Now, it's in the reverse in your thoughts, so you are heavily thinking about either that there's no movement or there's no action being taken at this time. Perhaps there is blocked communication between you and another person. Maybe your plans or your trip is delayed here. Whatever the case, you know, there is this sort of block and delay. Now, what's challenging you right now, guys? We do have the Queen of Cups here. Now, this can be an outside person, okay? This could be a Scorpio. It could be a Pisces or a Cancer here, male or female, that's actually challenging you at this time. If not, then your challenge here is to express your emotions, guys. Okay, this Queen of Cups expresses how she feels. She's highly psychic. She's affectionate. She is loving. And, you know, it's your challenge for a reason. So, you know, maybe you're being challenged to take on these qualities right now. Okay, but for some of you, you actually have this person, this outside person, possibly a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, who's challenging you at this time. Now, going into your near future, we have the High Priestess, okay? So the High Priestess is a beautiful card. It can talk about secrets, though. It can talk about things being hidden from you, sometimes intentionally, okay? So maybe somebody's hiding a secret. Maybe you're hiding some things and you don't want them to come out. But I feel here, Sagittarius, the main message for you is to dig a little deeper into your situation. Whether it's a person that you're inquiring about here, it's to read beyond the black and white. Look beyond the black and white, like read between the lines is what I was going to say. And, you know, look more into the gray matter, because there's things that, you know, you haven't found out or that hasn't been brought to your attention that Spirit wants you to know. And you can know as long as you hone into your intuition, okay? And dig a little deeper, guys. Now, how you see yourself is the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is in the upright position. So this is letting me know that, you know, you're seeing yourself as somebody who's actively giving and taking, giving and receiving in equality, okay? Maybe you're wanting more of an equal give and take between you and another person. That could possibly be it as well. Now, the person external to you, we have the 9 of Cups. This can mean a couple different things, so I'm just going to say them, and then we will clarify and dig into that a little deeper. The 9 of Cups in general is usually a wish card. It's like my genie card. Okay, it's wish fulfillment. So the person external to you could be feeling a lot of emotional satisfaction at this time. They may be thinking that they're getting their way in a situation. Or, you know, it can even denote smugness sometimes, guys, but we'll see when we clarify it, okay? Now, your hopes and fears is the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So that's letting me know that you're fearing that this new beginning isn't going to get off the ground. Maybe you fear that there isn't an equal attraction here, especially for those of you who are just getting into something new or out in the dating scene. Maybe you're fearing that there isn't an equal attraction, or that this new beginning isn't going to get off the ground. And, you know, I say that towards people who are already in relationships or going through a struggle right now in their relationship. Maybe you want a new beginning. Maybe you want more equality. But with this block here, there's just something, it's just not getting off the ground. And you're afraid that, you know, this new beginning isn't going to be as passionate and loving as it once was. But what is amazing here, guys, is your outcome. We have the 10 of Cups. It is in the upright. This is your happily ever after. This is emotional satisfaction. So it's like the person external to you is going through this 9 of Cups energy right now. And then in your outcome, probably towards the end of May going into June there, you're going to get bombarded with this emotional happiness. This is happily ever after. It's contentment within your home life, within your family life, and within, you know, your relationships as a whole. So this is quite beautiful, guys. I'm not seeing anything like negative or anything. You're avoiding some sort of disaster. Some of you are, you know, going through a rough patch in your relationship at this time, but it looks like you're going to work through it here. I really see that. But let's take a look here. Let's go in a little deeper. What is this Devil card about for Sagittarius, please? 5 of Cups. So there is some feeling at the heart of the matter. There's some feelings of emotional loss. Okay, maybe you feel like, you know, you're just going through it. You're going through a struggle. Perhaps your relationship is on rocky terms right now. Maybe there's some regret. Maybe there's some sorrow. Perhaps over a temptation that was either brought to you or your partner. Again, I'm feeling a lot of temptation here. And I think in your May reading, there was this temptation as well. But I do feel like either you or your partner, or the person you're interested in, Sagittarius, that there is this overcoming, okay? But you need to stop looking at the negatives of the situation and try and focus on the blessing here, guys. Because there is always a blessing in every situation, even though it's hard to see sometimes. So what is this Temperance card here as to why this is all happening? We have the Justice card, and the Justice card is in the upright. So for some of you, I feel as though either you or your partner, your love interest, were tempted to step outside of the relationship. I feel like for a lot of you that didn't happen. Okay, even though there is some regret, there's some sorrow here, I feel like, you know, somebody made the right decision here to not step out on the relationship. And that's why you have this 10 of Cups in your outcome. Because, you know, balance, more balance. We have the Temperance card and the Justice card, both talking about balance, both talking about fairness. They're both in the upright. So I think the message is here, guys, is to realize that for some of you who have been thinking your partner has been stepping out, it doesn't look like they have been. So, you know, whoever this is resonating with, for those of you who have been thinking that there's been cheating in your relationship, I don't see that, at least not yet. I think that, you know, somebody made the right decision here, even though they were tempted, even though they may be being punished for something they didn't do. That's the message I'm getting here, guys. What is this King of Wands in the past about for Sagittarius? We have the 10 of Swords. So some of you may have had a painful ending here in your past. I'm seeing all the signs, guys. I see Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see Aries, Leo, I already said that. I see air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I do see all the signs here, okay? So it really depends who you're dealing with. But in your recent past, guys, there may have been this painful ending, this painful separation. You know, maybe, you know, somebody thought there was a betrayal, and maybe there was, okay? But that doesn't mean that it's happening now. The good thing about the 10 of Swords in your recent past is that it talks about healing. It talks about, you know, having the worst being done and over with now, and it's time to heal and move forward. So what is this 8 of Wands about in Sagittarian's thoughts? Page of Cups. Okay, so guys, you're heavily thinking about sending a message to somebody. You're heavily thinking about, you know, pages are messengers, cups deal with emotions, right? So you're thinking about this. So somebody has either, you know, offered their love, or you've offered your love to somebody, or you're thinking about reaching out, even though there's not a lot of communication here, because we do have that 8 of Wands in the reverse. So maybe, you know, you had blocked communication, maybe there was no movement within a connection, but you're thinking about reaching out now. I do feel a really similar energy to your May reading here, so I think this is just a continuation. Yeah, absolutely. What is this Queen of Cups about as Sagittarian's challenge? We have the 7 of Cups. Okay, so you're being challenged, guys, to come to clarity about the situation. This is your obstacle. Some of you, you know, have a lot of options in front of you. Some of you aren't really seeing the situation clearly, though. And it's time to kind of see through that veil and then express yourself. Okay, for others of you, you know, there has been some sort of injustice here, and it's being worked out now. Karma's turning around, and whoever has wronged anybody in this situation, they're getting their just due. Big time. What is this High Priestess about? The Unknown card. Okay, so in this deck, this is the Crystal Visions Tarot deck, and the Unknown card is a card that it urges you to look. It's like this woman is saying, look into my crystal ball and I'll tell you what your future holds. But as you can tell, you can't see in that ball. It's not clear at all. So there is an element of your future, Sagittarius, that you're not supposed to know quite yet. It is hidden from you because not only do you have the High Priestess, but you have the Unknown card. So there's something here that needs to take place, Sagittarius, that it's karmic, it's destined, and you're not meant to know it right away. But with the Unknown card, it always brings with it the promise that whatever this is that is being withheld right now will be found out. Okay, guys? Okay, we just had the Death card in reverse come up. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio, like I said, but there is this resistance to change. There's this resistance to end something. I feel like for a lot of you, your story is not over between you and another person here. Yeah, look at that. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So Sagittarius, you may be feeling like you're down on your luck, that things are not going in your way. Maybe you feel like there hasn't been an equal give and take between you and another person, even though you've been giving and giving to a situation. But the message here with the Wheel of Fortune in your case, I really feel that whatever it is that you're going through, guys, it's not the end of a cycle quite yet. Okay, there's still more work to be done. There's still, the story needs to unfold some more here. With the Death card in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, that's letting me know that something is not over here. Okay, so keep that in mind, guys. Like I said, for some of you, for those of you who have thought your partner stepped out, I don't think that they have, okay, because the Justice card and the Temperance card are both in the upright here. For those of you who are back together with somebody who previously hurt you or betrayed you, you may be, accusing them of stepping out, and that hasn't happened. That's just what I'm feeling for a select few of you. For others of you who are just new in the dating scene here, I feel like it is going to have a happy outcome. To be honest, I really do. Because, look, we have the Ten of Cups in your overall energy. Let's see about the person external to you, Sagittarius. What are they up to? What are they bringing towards the table here? And we have the Eight of Cups. So, they may be walking away from somebody else, Sagittarius. For those of you who are dealing with somebody who is already involved, they may be walking away from somebody else, and that's what creates this wish fulfillment. For some of you, they could be walking away from you. But I'm not feeling it that way, to be honest. Chariot in the reverse. Some of you may be dealing with a Cancer. There's not a lot of action being taken here, guys, at this time. This person may be feeling a little, unmotivated. They may feel like they have no direction right now, and they may feel like they just can't move or move forward. Now, Sagittarius, what are your next steps here? What are your next steps to achieve happiness, to achieve this Ten of Cups? What is it that you have to do, Sag? Okay, well, too many cards there, so I'm going to do that again. What is it that Sagittarius has to do in order to achieve their Ten of Cups? Wow, guys, Four of Wands. This is eerily similar, I think, to your May reading. And if it's not you, then it's somebody else's reading that this is eerily similar to. Now, what you have to do, Sagittarius, in order to attain your Ten of Cups, in order to attain happiness here, is to commit to somebody. Maybe you've had a lot of options here, but it's time to commit, guys. It's time to, celebrate, commit, get together, focus on your stability, focus on your foundation here. How firm is your foundation, Sag? Let's pull another card. What else does Sagittarius have to do in order to attain their happiness? Yeah, you need to express something here, guys. We have the Page of Swords. So this is communication. Some of you need to speak out to somebody and really express your emotions here. Somebody may not like it, and I say somebody because in love we marry each other, but because you're being challenged by the Queen of Cups here, that is expressing your emotions. Your next steps is the Page of Wands. Some of you have to explain or talk to somebody, and it may not be what that other person wants to hear, but some of you got to say it. For a very select few of you, some of you need to let someone know that you're already committed as well. But that's for a small group of you. For those of you who are already committed, you know, you need to express yourself. You need to tell the other person that you're already married here. Or you're already committed. You don't have to be married. What is this 10 of Cups here for Sagittarius in the final outcome? 2 of Cups in reverse. So guys, whatever this is, there's going to be a severing of a connection. There's going to be a possible breakup here. Again, I strongly feel like some of you are either leaving someone to be with somebody else, or the person you're interested in is leaving somebody to be with you. That is the major message that I'm getting here, guys. Yeah, and you're going to have victory. You will have success here. This is the 6 of Wands. This is recognition. See, some of you are avoiding a major disaster here. A major ending. You got to free yourself, Sagittarius. Realize that, you know, these illusions of fear, of being trapped, of being, you know, bound and unable to move, they're just illusions. They are fear-based. You can free yourself from this. Absolutely. You can avoid this disaster, but you need to be honest here. You need to speak to somebody and let them know what's really up. Yeah, go within though and figure out what it is that you really want to do. Who is it that you really want, guys? I mean, I do see victory for you in the overall outcome. Yeah. So once you decide who it is that you want to be with, Sagittarius, you will take action where there wasn't action being taken previously. Once you do go within and figure out who it is that you want to be with, for those of you needing to choose between 2 people, you will take action on it. And I do think you're going to make the right decision because I see victory here. Now, vice versa for the people who are doing this to Sagittarians. Okay, you need to make up your mind. You need to choose who it is that you want to be with here. Yeah, come out of the conflict, guys. Come out of competition. Okay, some of you have been dealing with competition. Whoever's wronged anybody in this situation, you know, you're going to get your just due. Justice is going to be served here. Big time. And that's maybe why you're feeling this regret and sorrow. Yeah, see, I forgot about that devil card that was there. There was major temptation happening here, guys. But remember, for a very, very small percentage of you who have been accusing their significant others of stepping out in the relationship, it hasn't happened. That's just for a small amount of you. For most of you, I am seeing competition here. I am seeing, you know, somebody needing to make up their mind and decide who it is that they want to be with. And the only way you're going to succeed and get your victory in your 10 of Cups, guys, is to come out of this competition. Your story isn't over with somebody. Yeah, come out of 3 of Cups energy, guys. If there are third parties on the table here, it's time to come out. It's time to get out of that. Or else you're just going to keep building up your karmic debt. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini, because the Magician card is here. It's up to you to manifest whatever it is that you desire, Sagittarius. Realize that you're just going to keep building up karmic debt here if you're, you know, stringing people along. Okay, and vice versa for those of you who are doing this to Sagittarians. Okay, it's not going to lead you to anywhere nice. But I do see you finally realizing, guys, with this Tower card in the reverse, I do see that you're going to realize that you can't keep going on like this for some of you. Again, for another group of Sagittarians, the way I'm seeing this, yeah, some of you are stuck on somebody from the past here as well. For another group of you, I'm seeing that you are in a roller coaster of a karmic relationship or a karmic connection with somebody, and it's a continual up and down process here. And it looks as though that it's not over quite yet, guys. Even though you want this more equal give and take, even though you want to find more balance in your relationship and connection, it's not over here. There's still lessons to be learned, Sag. But overall, guys, I am seeing victory. I am seeing success. I am seeing recognition. But you need to have confidence. Build your confidence. Some of you are dealing with a Leo here. You don't have to be, but build your confidence, guys. Step into your power. Raise your self-esteem. That's how you're going to get the victory, okay? I'm not going to pull any more cards because I think I'm going to leave it at this. We have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. Again, more Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, or needing to express your emotions here. Big time, guys. You have to express yourself. Even if you think the other person doesn't want to hear it, you need to be able to talk about, you know, what's going on here. Especially those of you who are committed, okay? Your next steps are the Four of Wands. Some of you need to commit to somebody. I mean, you don't need to, but in order to have your happiness and success, some of you need to get out of this competition and these options here with the Seven of Cups and finally commit to somebody. And Sagittarians, the ones of you who are waiting on somebody to commit to you, you know, that person doesn't even understand that they're just racking up more karmic debt here by not committing, by keeping the lines open here for competition. So let's take a look at your romance angels, guys. Wow, release your ex. It's time to clear your energy. Some of you need to release somebody here. And, you know, again, we have this severing, right? The Two of Cups in reverse. Some of you need to release somebody in order to move forward with someone else. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Express your love. I can't make this up. That is like the King of Cups. That is like the Queen of Cups. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, guys. You're thinking about it. You have this Page of Cups in your thoughts. You're thinking about either sending this person a message or talking to them, but something's holding you back here. You have some sort of fear-based energy that's holding you back. Same with the Chariot in reverse. Even the person external to you maybe feel like, you know, they're being held back. What is the karmic lesson here for Sagittarius? What is it that they need to learn, work on, or let go of, Spirit? We have abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever it is that I desire in this physical reality. That's the Magician. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And perseverance. I know that I can do whatever it is that I set my mind to, guys. And that's, you know, that's the Strength card. It's, you know, persevering and realizing that you can accomplish whatever you want. A new dawn. The worst is now behind you and positive new experiences are on the horizon. And that's exactly what this is in your past. Some of you had a horrible past with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you had betrayal. Some of you had, you know, painful endings. It doesn't have to be a fire sign either, guys. It could just be, for some of you, it was a twin flame. Okay? But the worst is over now. You can put your past behind you and move forward, guys. Let's see what the gods have to say for Sagittarius. You picked Isis. Magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. That's like the Magician as well. And one more card for Sagittarius, please. New love. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth, right? We do see this Ten of Cups, guys. In your outcome, this is beautiful. For some of you, you need to let go of all this painful stuff that has happened in the past so you can move forward with somebody new. Okay, guys, I will see you soon. If you need to get a hold of me, again, everything you need is in the description box below. For those of you who this is resonating with, you know, if you want a private reading, we can delve into this even further and get to the bottom of the situation and look more deeply into what your partner or significant other or potential love interest is bringing towards the table and how they're feeling about you, okay? All right, guys, I wish you nothing but the best. Namaste.